All right, move number 8 in the 30 moves to your first 30K deal in the first deal system. Get a home inspector. Now, why would you get a home inspector? One, when you're first doing this, they're going to give you a viewpoint that's going to expose some things about the property that you may not know or you might walk by and never even realize. It's very simple to do. There's so many things home inspectors that are trained to pick up on that we oftentimes don't even give a second ounce of thought to. And so, what you want to do is pay for a home inspector, have them really walk the property. But before they walk the property, here's what you want to tell them. Tell them this: I want you to not only inspect this property, I want you to nitpick it apart. Okay. Not because you're trying to make the deal horrible, but because you want to learn as much as you can. You're going to pay that home inspector X number of dollars, tell them to give you a professional report, okay? And it doesn't have to be like crazy fancy, but just neat, organized. And, a lot of them do this. They have, their report in sections and it's easy to follow. But have them nitpick it apart, okay? So that you really learn about every little thing wrong with the house. And this is absolutely critical. When you get that home inspector, tell them every single issue they find, no matter how large or small, take a picture of it. And if they say, oh, maybe the roof has like 20 spots that have problems, then make them take 20 pictures. Every little thing, make them take a picture of. If they're a good inspector, they'll do it. Okay, the ones that complain, oh, that's so much work, you got the wrong person. As simple as that. Okay, so that might be something to ask them when you're interviewing who you want to hire is, hey, when you do your inspections, I want a super nitpicky, break this house apart inspection. Do you take pictures of every single issue, however many pictures it takes, no matter how small? You want the answer to be yes to that question. Okay. Because that's going to allow you to look at the photos, look at what they say, look at what the problems are, and understand what you're really getting into. Far too many times we'll have inspectors come and they just kind of give you this surface level thing because the reality is they're used to working with homeowners, and homeowners don't generally want a super high level of detail. Some do, most don't, because it's like, I don't know, just fix it. Talk to the realtor, tell the seller to fix it, right? Rather than actually understanding. But you're the investor. You're going to be the one taking on the risk. Therefore, you need to understand what you're signing up for because every one of those items affects your bottom line at the end of the day. It impacts your budget on the front side. It impacts your potential profitability on the back side. So get a quality home inspector. Last thing on this point, some of you might be thinking, why don't I just get a general contractor? You can get a general contractor to quote it, but the general contractor is going to look at through a GCIs, which is limited unless you have a very, very detailed scope of work, which very few investors do, to the level of detail that's truly going to capture everything. Home inspectors are trained to look at things to a higher level of detail when they're really good and you tell them to go for it. With a GC, it's going to be more dependent. I tell people if you want a GC inspect your property, when you're new, do it as a secondary thing, not as a primary. But also when you're very experienced, then it's easier with the GC because by then you've already seen 100 houses and you kind of know what you're looking for and what to expect. But when you're new, go with the home inspector, get someone that's picky, and they're going to give you a high volume of information with pictures, documentation. You're going to learn a lot more faster that way. So, with that, I'll see you on the next move.